Good, happy Thursday evening. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast. Let's get started. First up, how to help pack a school backpack drive to benefit those in need. Inaugural Pack-to-Pack School Backpack Drive takes place one day only on Thursday, August 3rd. The goal is to collect as many backpacks containing school supplies as possible. All of the backpacks will go to students in need this fall. Donors are encouraged to buy much-needed school supplies and place them in new backpacks. We're asking viewers who'd like to help a local family in need to donate a backpack with these 10 items inside: pencil sharpener, box of colored pencils, pack of number 2 pencils, erasers, pair of student scissors, glue stick, Scrapple notebook, 12 plastic ruler, pack of ball point pens, and 2 pocket folders. Drop-off locations: all 33 Civic Credit Union locations in New Hampshire are accepting stuffed backpacks during regular business hours. Visit this link to find out location near you. Make sure to check the business hours for your desired location, as they may differ than other branches. The goal: at least 2,000 backpacks fully packed with school supplies. Partners are the Boys and Girls Club in New Hampshire, Service Credit Union, and New Hampshire Food Bank. Very cool indeed. Hospital treating possible outbreak of scabies. Authorities in Winchester Hospital are treating a possible outbreak of scabies after a patient who recently admitted was discovered to have an active infection. The hospital said it was investigating a suspected case involving an additional patient that was in the same unit and is also treating more than 20 hospital employees who have shown symptoms of possible infection. Winchester Hospital said those employees would not be allowed to return to work until they are no longer at risk of being contagious. The discovery was made by the hospital on Wednesday. Scabies is highly contagious but treatable. It is commonly spread by direct prolonged skin-to-skin contact with another person who has scabies. It can also be spread by contamination items such as clothing, bedding, and furniture. The hospital said it has put in place aggressive protocols and procedures to treat impacted individuals, prevent spread of the infection, and safeguard the facility from any additional infection risk. The Massachusetts Department of Public Health said it was aware of the situation and working with hospital officials. While scabies does not generally present a serious health risk, it observably causes distress for anyone who has to deal with the condition. The statement said this is not a problem unique to hospitals. Scabies is found worldwide in all types of contagious settings, such as colleges, daycare centers, and more. Driver critically injured when car slams into tractor trailer. Let's take a listen to this video from WMTW News 8 in Maine.
Man in critical condition after crashing into a tractor trailer this morning in Hollow. State police say Seth Tarbox ran a stop sign before hitting the truck, but the truck driver allegedly falsified his logbook. He was issued a summons and then ordered off the road for 10 hours. Tarbox is at Maine Medical Center being treated for head injuries.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Now let's take a look at your stock market and see how your stock market closed for this Thursday evening. Your Dow Jones Industrial Average closed in the green and went up. Your S&P 500 Index closed in the red and went down. Your Nasdaq closed in the red and went down. RUSS 2K closed in the red and went down. And VIX closed in the green and went up. S&P 500 and Nasdaq closed lower after tech's resolves from record high. U.S. equities closed mixed on Thursday after the technology sector rolled over. Republican senators warns of holy hell to pay if Trump fires Sessions. Let's take a listen to this video from ABC News.
Sometimes, as an artist, I'll take a commission job that's separate than what I'm selling on Etsy. I'll need to invoice them separately. I can charge them and invoice them directly through QuickBooks. It looks really professional, and I don't have to worry about formatting the invoice and stuff. It has my business name on there, and it has nice letterhead, and it makes me look pretty legit, so.
Senator, do you think the administration has gotten the message from congressional Republicans to lay off Jeff Sessions?
I think it's not a message to the president as much as it is to Jeff and the country. You know, the president has the right to fire anybody in his cabinet. As a human being, I think he should show some respect for Jeff Sessions as a person. Jeff Sessions was the most loyal supporter of Donald Trump. He's a rock-solid conservative. But the reason I like him so much is I often disagree with him, but I've never believed that he was a man who lacks integrity or sense of fair play. This effort to basically marginalize and humiliate the Attorney General is not going over well in the Senate. I don't think it's going over well in the conservative world. If you believe Jeff Sessions should be fired, use the power you have and accept the consequences. I hope it stops. I'm 100% behind Jeff Sessions. The chairman of the Judiciary Committee sent a pretty chilling tweet yesterday. There will be no confirmation hearing for a new Attorney General in 2017. If Jeff Sessions is fired, there will be holy hell to pay. Any effort to go after Mueller could be the beginning of the end of the Trump presidency, unless Mueller did something wrong. Right now, I have no reason to believe that Mueller is compromised. If you got reason to believe he is compromised and shouldn't be serving as special counsel, let me know. I'm working on legislation that I will introduce next week with Republicans and some Democrats. I think you get all the Democrats. I hope I can get a good number of Republicans that will say the following. A special counsel cannot be fired when they were impaneled to investigate the president or his team unless you have judicial review of the firing. Not just for Trump, but for any future president. we need a check and balance here. That was sort of the process in the 90s. So I'm going to try to come up with statutory language that would say, in the case of Bob Mueller and future special counsels, if the Attorney General fires that person who's been impaneled to investigate the president or their team, then judges will have to look and see if whether or not the reasons stated meet the statutory definition.
Okay, and there you go on that report. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Thursday evening, and I'll see you back here tomorrow with more great news. Good night, everyone. Bye.